It's like having double backup for your system, always being prepared in case something goes off. It reminds me of when I was recounting those stories, making
Mm-hmm,
sure
right.
nothing stalls the flow of life's unpredictable moments.
Absolutely. And it's not just about technical stuff, but the way life backs you up through memories and coincidences. So, what struck you the most?
Well, there was this toll of experiences. A 1 year memorial for Uncle Jim, for instance. I mean, you imagine dealing with car issues at Firestone, waiting in a confusing whirlwind of events, all while feeling that deep yearning for
Yeah,
connection, like wanting your loved ones to receive comfort exactly when you need it.
that's intense, mixing everyday frustrations with weighty emotions. And then there were those peculiar moments like code commands, super de duper to trigger responses, and zippy da doda for silence. It almost felt like life itself was speaking in its own language.
Exactly. It was almost ritualistic, like code telling you when to listen and when to speak. It gives an air of both
Hmm.
control and surprise. And speaking of surprises, there was that wild restaurant tip story. I mean, you tip $105, try to share it fairly, and then your brother comes in with an extra $20 because he felt the waitress deserved it more. Brings up a whole debate on responsibility and fairness.
Right. That moment really challenges the idea of control. I mean, doesn't it feel a bit off to reward unintended behavior, even if his heart was in the right place?
I get where you're coming from. It's like I was all set on my plan, but then life, with its intricate twists, directed a different outcome. The brothers' action was out of love, though it almost contradicted the plan. Yet it fits into that recurring narrative that, God has perfect timing.
Absolutely, yeah. And don't forget the delightful coincidences, like being called Barney by a teller and then by Autumn at the drive through. It's almost like your past performance as Barney just keeps echoing across these moments.
Exactly. That was super de duper unexpected. It's as if every mundane moment gets sprinkled with magic. From a Chinese man on a motorcycle to a waitress naming a sunflower Delilah, every small encounter has its own whiff of cosmic significance.
It really emphasizes that even in chaos, there's a kind of order, divine even, you know? However, don't you think sometimes the sheer randomness makes it hard to pinpoint meaning?
Sure, I can see that perspective. But then when you piece together these moments, like time shifts where your clock goes from 7:10 to 5:36 and then a peculiar call with your cousin at 9:38, it all hints that there's a synchronizing
Mm-hmm,
force
indeed.
at work.
That's fascinating. It's almost like being a software developer rewriting systems, organizing vast data, yet still marveling at the wonders you can't code.
Right. And here's where the symbolism really hits home. If life is a system, then these stories serve as debugging moments. They remind you that even when things feel mismatched, there's an underlying script guiding you, one where every call, every encounter is timed perfectly, even if it feels chaotic in the moment.
And that underlying script, God's timing, if you will, ties all these experiences together. I find it deeply moving how each narrative, no matter how bizarre, contributes to a grand tapestry of life.
Exactly. It's like, um, every unexpected phrase, a stranger saying, "The world needs you right now," or "I see your light," reinforces that despite the hiccups, you're exactly where you need to be.
Yeah, indeed. That's truly captivating. It sounds like you've seen both the beauty and perfection and the messy human side of life all at once.
Absolutely. And while I might get sidetracked by countless stories, memorial services, restaurant adventures, playful nicknames, each one is a testament to, well, life's wonderful unpredictability.
It's that unpredictability and those small moments of magic that really resonate. Thank you for taking us on this incredible journey. It really makes you stop and um, reflect on the interconnectedness of everything.
Always a pleasure. Sometimes, amidst the chaos and even repeated time shifts, you just have to trust that every moment is perfectly timed.
Mhm, absolutely. So, in the end, it's all about embracing both the planned and the serendipitous moments, isn't it?
Exactly. Life, with its full array of coincidences and deep connections, is always super de duper perfectly orchestrated, no matter how unexpected it might seem.
And that's a beautiful note to leave on. Here's to all the magic moments and the perfect timing we sometimes catch, even when it's hidden in the everyday.
Cheers to that. Thanks for the great discussion. Until next time, let's always keep our systems backed up and our hearts open for every twist and turn.
Absolutely. Stay tuned, stay blessed, and keep embracing life's super de duper surprises.